Night was coming in fast, so we had to make a shelter right inside of a hill. We decided to wait out the night in our little cave that we had made because the outside was filled with mobs and it's very dangerous. We decided to go outside because it was now morning and we were struggling on food. We then began to fish for food because our food was very low, but we didn't want to stay there because we didn't really like what the area had to offer us. So some of us got left in the mines, but some of the others actually traveled with us and we found a decent location, but some people thought it was too hilly, so we had to travel even further.
I'm just trying to get some.
This is our tiny base that we made. Me, Zero, and Tap Out decided to find a new place that we would call home, while the others decided to stay and mine for ores. We then found a big cave.
Oh, yeah.
We decided to settle here because it was very flat for houses and there was a lot of animals to kill. Zero decided to do some traveling and he eventually found a village. We then spotted Zolo and Sippa finally making it to the new place that we would eventually call home. The next person to stumble on our base was Faded. I proceeded to go on an adventure on my own. I then found a village. Another village! I then found this cat that I proceeded to tame. The cat's name was Zero because it looked exactly like Zero. Another village! But this time it was abandoned. I then found my way to the base only to find Porter and a few new people that had finally arrived. Me, Zolo, Faded, and Zero decided to go on an adventure. Doggo! We then found an architect's site and decided to get the materials that was in it. Zero wanted me to kill my dog, so I decided to burn it and then stab it a few times and, well, it was dead. My team apparently left me and I got completely lost. Good thing I had a map though, so I found my way back to camp pretty easily. On my way to camp, I found these villagers and I decided to trade with them. Once I got back to camp, I saw Tap Out making this nice road, and what I didn't know at the time was right here that you're seeing is actually his house. Many days had passed, and that meant that tons of houses were popping up, and that meant that I needed to get a house. I started making the foundation of my house. Currently around this time, there was 8 deaths. Paradox, day 3, fell from high place. Kusami, day 4, fell from high place. Briefing, day 8, blown up by creeper. Veth, day 9, also blown up by creeper. Zolo, day 11, drowned. Faded, day 23, died from zombies. Zero, day 23, also died from zombies. Sippa, day 26, fell from a high place. So, as I was building my foundation to my house, someone by the name of Kusami had actually been revived. My house was going to need a lot of wood, so I decided to go to the trees I saw and chop them down. My friend Porter decided to try to get this creeper that was on my house off of it, but unfortunately it exploded. This guy named Porter decided to completely vandalize my house. Blood was trying to harass me. Then I decided to steal some wood from Jaden. I built my house in peace without Porter deciding to harass me. Tap Out, Bray, and Pear decided to get Kusami back to life. I decided to torch up a lot of the area around us, especially near Kusami's house, because I didn't want any mobs going at her, but unfortunately, I accidentally led them right to her. I didn't have any food, and I honestly thought Kusami was going to help me, but I didn't realize that she had weakness because she had been revived. So because of that, I almost died. Kusami didn't trust me at all, so she completely banned me from ever going close to her ever again. Kusami caught me looking at her, so she got a bit angry. More cats! This is how big my cat army got. They all bowed down to me. We made a beacon. I decided to mess with Zero. Me and Faded decided to go mining. Yeah, I almost died here. I was trying to mine that diamond right there, but I kind of got jumped by that zombie. Me, Faded, and a few other people decided to go fishing. I just went AFK and Pear decided to push me into the water, almost drowning me. People decided to push me up with their fishing rods, saving my life. Many more days had passed, and I decided I wanted to make another house. This house would go to Faded. Nice. Then I decided to make a third house. This is the finished result, and this house went to Jason Killer. While making my fourth and final house, it said I died to a glitch. But that was bullshit, so I got revived. Jaden got lost in the nether, so I decided to go into the nether and find him. So I then found Jaden. Soon enough, we were both lost. But then some people decided to rescue us. Then we all decided to start a raid. I stayed back because my gear was only iron armor. The world hit day 400. That means that we're going to take a tour through the whole town. This is Faded's house. This is my house. This is Porter's house. This house is honestly my favorite, and this is Zero's house. This is Jason Killer's house. And this house, no one lives in it, but I'm sure a ghost does. This is Sippa's house. This is Sippa's shop. This is the community church made by Mishy and Jaden. This is our massive wall covering the whole town. You can see everything from it. This is our community park. This is our nether portal. This is Tap Out's house. This is Jaden and Mishy's house. Easily the smallest house on the server goes to Braylexer's house. The biggest house goes to Briefing Skate. This is his house right here. It's not even finished in the inside. I don't know what he was thinking. This is Jaden and Mishy's fish house. This is a random tunnel that's somehow important. This is Jaden and Mishy's massive pirate ship. This is the lighthouse. This is the farm. This is Veth's house. And this is where the story ends.